Hello friends! Last year I made a Nancy Drew themed holiday gift guide, the purpose of which was to help you shop for your loved ones who love Nancy Drew. And we're gonna do the exact same thing today. For this gift guide, I put a real focus on looking at gifts that were made by the fans for the fans. So none from the Her Interactive merch store, as wonderful as it is. I want to look at a few more niche, smaller creators who perhaps don't get as much love and attention as Her Interactive do. First, we are going to look at Redbubble, and then we are going to look at Etsy, with one tiny little break in between. And this is not just with Christmas in mind, although you can see that's my personal bias, but for all winter time gift-giving holidays. So jingle your bells, don your holiday-themed sweaters, put on your stockings, maybe not on your feet because the gifts are supposed to be there actually, hang your stockings on the mantle, etc. Let's go! Alright, here we are on Redbubble. Don't know why I said it like I've never seen this word before, but here we are, starting with a great niche Nancy Drew find. I was particularly delighted by this one because if you've seen my Nancy Drew Legend of the Crystal Skull Let's Play, I really got a kick out of this throwaway line, which is a reference to Our Lady of Route 57 School of Dentistry and Cosmetology, which is the school to which Bruno Boulet left part of his money when he died. And this creator, Simon Utka, has just taken that and made it into something brilliant and beautiful. This is for the real Nancy Drew fans out there, because it is such a niche reference. But imagine if you were wearing your little bag out and someone was like, hey, you know Bruno Boulet, don't ya? You could be like, oh, yes, I sure do. And it would be a brilliant moment. You'd probably have a friend for life. Also, I think this would just be a great conversation piece. Like, even if you go out and you meet someone who doesn't know Nancy Drew, they're like, what is Our Lady of Route 57 School of Dentistry and Cosmetology? Is that real? And you can either totally roll with it and fool them and pretend it's real, or you can preach to them the word of our Lord and Savior Nancy Drew and tell them all on the Nancy Drew games and get them hooked as well. So I think it's wonderful for many reasons. Next up, we have the store Sugar Witch with a V instead of a U. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of pointing. I'm accusing you of a lot of things right now. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be so accusatory. This is supposed to be a nice, cozy, helpful video. And I'm just pointing my finger at you like you're a naughty child who's spilled chocolate milk all over the floor or something. Anyway, this person has a whole collection of Nancy Drew items in their store. Most of the items that I'll be looking at today are inspired by the Nancy Drew games, because of course, we all know you're here on my YouTube channel. I love the Nancy Drew games. Look at my blanket. It's Nancy Drew games. Anyway, but this is more situated towards the Nancy Drew show, which I still haven't seen. I'm probably going to try to do a reaction to it here on this here channel at some point, but their designs are so cool and groovy. Like, I think groovy is really the best word to describe them. Like, they're very kind of 70s inspired. I feel like this could be worn and embraced by Nancy Drew game fans as well. In fact, I feel like perhaps this is inspired by it. It's up to you as Nancy Drew. Just an absolutely beautiful and super unique design, like very stylish. This is Nancy Drew chic we're talking about here. Designer Nancy Drew apparel. This is a funky little design. I don't know who Ace is. I don't know who Nick is. Unless he's Ned, and they've called him like Nick Nederson or something. But it's such a funky little design nevertheless. It's a really cool take on the classic. I always think of it as like the Beatles format. I don't know if it was originated in the Beatles merchandise. In the Beatles merchandise? That doesn't make sense, but you know what I'm trying to say here. But I feel like when I originally saw that kind of name, period, name, period, name, period, etc. Design, it was for the Beatles, so I always associate it with the Beatles in my mind now, but this is a really cool, unique take on that design, because usually you just see like the names in the same font, like black and white usually, but this one has a really cool font. I really love this font. I want to steal this font from them with my little gremlin thief hands, my hamburglar hands. Anyway, and this nice little rainbow. I've had like 2 sips of tea, and I've already like gone to a different plane of existence. This is why I don't drink coffee. I literally drink tea every day, and I'm still absolutely unhinged from having a 1/4 of a cup of red rose tea with vanilla oat milk and 3 tablespoons of sugar. Sorry, this video is turning into more some fun facts about Chloe. Chloe rambles around random nonsense for a couple minutes, then remembers the purpose of the video, but here I am. Like and subscribe. Maybe leave a nice comment. I think this creator Sugar Witch is really like graphic design savvy, because they really knock it out of the park with these. That's the whole run. Alright, and this is also non-Nancy Drew game related. This is sold by Stinger Like a Bee, and it's inspired by the 2007 Nancy Drew movie starring Emma Roberts. I think this is just such a cute and simple design. Also, I should mention that with a lot of these Redbubble designs, they're not necessarily what you see is what you get, and I don't mean that when you get them delivered, it won't be a Nancy Drew sticker. It'll be like one of like Oscar the Grouch or something. I don't know where Oscar the Grouch came from, but that's not what I mean. It looks like this is only sold as a sticker. You might get that impression. Bless me. I don't want my soul to fly out of my mouth and disappear forever. Forsake me. A lot of Redbubble designs, when you see them, remember to scroll down until you see the also available on tab, because there could be many more options there that you are just not seeing, because Redbubble is one of the worst designed websites ever. I can't remember if I featured this creator last year. I'm trying to feature a few new creators and designs and not just talk about the same ones that I talked about last year. There will be a few repeats, but it's mainly if the store has been updated significantly or if it's something that I didn't touch upon last time. This is from the store Sari, not Sorry, and it's a Lulu Wants Cake sticker of Lulu the Parrot saying that she would like some cake. This is a cute little simple one. It's by KV Rob, KVROB, and it's just a little Stay Sleuthy notebook that you could write your Nancy Drew notes in when you're playing the games. Also available on many other options, but it's a cute little doodle design, which I really like. Another potential notebook choice, a little Junior Detective badge, again in a similar kind of sketchy hand-drawn style, which I think is just so adorable. And of course, you know me. I'm a Junior Detective for life. If you ever see me playing Senior Detective, call my mother and tell her you're worried about me. Because that'll be a dark day, my friend. Or maybe it'll just be a day when I'm feeling especially smart. There is no shame in Junior Detective. I say embrace it by buying this notebook or by buying this design on some other product. And there I go, pointing again. You better do it. No pressure. This is a cute little design, also inspired by the Nancy Drew TV show. Nancy Drew TV show fans rejoice at all these cool options for you. It's just a cute collection of cute little items from the show. I love the little pops of color. I love the leaves strewn in, like very kind of autumnal feeling vibes. And this is sold by Vaylina. I'll be putting all these shop names up on the screen if I do forget to say them, and of course linking them all by order of appearance in the description below. And now we have my fave Sleuth Style on Redbubble. Since last year, this time last year, I was fortunate enough to be part of a collab with Sleuth Style. As you can see right here, that's my face. That's my face. That's me. that's me, which feels just like such a privilege because, like, I think you probably got an idea of this if you watched my video from last year. I absolutely love Sloostyle. When she reached out to me to do this collab, I was just like blown away, so honored, and it came out so cool. But you don't have to buy a design with my face on it if you don't want to, because Sloostyle has many cool and well-designed products. I have, in fact, this black cat. This is part of the Halloween collection recently released for 2022. I have this as a postcard. It's such a cool design. I love the colors in it. It's got like those kind of spooky Halloween-y vibes, but I think it's just a beautiful piece of art any day of the year, 365, 24/7. But that is not all, my friends. As you can see, there are many other Nancy Drew choices for your selection, for your perusal, but as you could probably tell by the name, Sloostyle specializes in a whole bunch of fictional detectives and creators of fictional detectives, Agatha Christie, Murder, She Wrote, etc., etc., and has done quite a few designs with other Nancy Drew creators as well, which I think is such a great idea. There's still some things being sold from last year's holiday collection, and I don't want to say 100%, but I would assume there's going to be another brilliant holiday collection from Sloostyle again this year. Oh my god, the Gingerbread Icicle Crate Lodge is so good. I can smell gingerbread just looking at it. I can smell it. Anyone care for a game of Fox and Geese? Well, no, but I would care for a slice of that gingerbread. You know what? If someone made a Fox and Geese game out of gingerbread, I'd like it, because then I could just eat it instead of playing it. Sloostyle also now has her own website where you can buy different styles than are on the Redbubble store. I also bought something from Sloostyle's website. I bought this Ghost Dogs design in a shirt. It totally reminds me of those kind of cheesy, photorealistic, superimposed images of like wolves. You know what I'm talking about? Those cheesy t-shirt designs from like the 90s. It's absolutely reminiscent of that in the best way possible, and I love it so much. So I highly encourage you to both check out Sloostyle's Redbubble store and her actual online store as well. Now we're on to the Etsy stores, and I'm first of all featuring a creator that I also featured last year, Garden of Clovers. Has a lot of really neat sticker sheets inspired by the games. Looky here! This one's inspired by Abby from Message at Haunted Mansion. It's perfectly nails Abby's aesthetic. And you know, who doesn't love a good sticker? Like, anyone can use stickers. You can stick them on anything. Firstborn child, slap a Nancy Drew sticker on there. Dead grandmother's funeral, slap one on the casket. Nancy Drew, she's with you from birth till death. Red Rose Tea's really making me philosophical tonight. But that's not all, my friends. Garden of Clovers also sells Nancy Drew books. They have even more stickers, like the Abby's aesthetic ones are just one option out of many, and they're all absolutely stunning and done with such care and attention to detail, and you can really tell the passion behind them, and you can tell this creator is a big Nancy Drew fan. Next we have The Sweetest Books, subtitle Nancy Drew Inspired Collectibles, and I actually know the owners of this store on their Twitch channel, which is DJ Twin Gamers, which I will link in the description as well. So if you're looking for more Nancy Drew streamers to watch on twitch.tv, go check them out right now or after you finish watching the video. It's nice when people watch to the end. I appreciate that as a creator. As the name would imply, they've got some really cool bookmarks for putting in your super sweet books. It's such a brilliant idea to create bookmarks that look like candy bars, like genius. And they have stickers as well. These are some Danger on Deception Island stickers, the world famous clam chowder. I see that there. And wouldn't you like to have put a sticker saying "one bum" on your phone case for the world to see. Another total conversation starter there, I think. You can explain, no, it's not about butts. I swear, it's part of a phrase, which is an anagram for telephone number, which is a very important plot point in Nancy Drew, Danger on Deception Island. You will say, if the person you're talking to hasn't walked away before you finish your statement. Next is Rika Cub Designs, again another creator that I featured last year, but is still out there just being brilliant in their designs. I really highly covet the Moon Lake Junior Park Ranger pin. And these are high quality metal pins. They aren't your just regular, little rattly pin you get. Does that make sense? Anyway, they're high quality pins. Last restock. Sorry, if you really like this pin, you might not get it, because right when this video is finished, I'm making a little purchase for myself. Anyway, even if they are completely sold out of the Moon Lake Junior Park Ranger pins, there are also a selection of other high-quality items, and they're also, seem to be quite often updating their shop with new designs or bringing back previous designs, so keep an eye on Rika Cub Designs on Etsy. Next, we have another spooky design, which is by Flamoxy Designs, and it is inspired by Curse of Blackmore Manor. Let's go on a ghost hunt! It's just the adorable little logo of the little ghosties from the Blackmore Manor ghost hunt, but a really nice, funky way to celebrate your love for Nancy Drew and wear it proudly on your heart. Next, this is a very cool one from the seller The Rabbit and the Moon, which is a cool kind of movie poster inspired design of Secret of the Old Clock. It's giving me Alfred Hitchcock vibes, just a very cool piece of graphic design, very dramatic, really nice piece of feature art to grab people's attention. It is just stunning. If this was really a movie poster, it would definitely make me want to watch this movie. And here is Kate Drew Designs, and it seems like everyone is a fan of Curse of Blackmore Manor Ghost Hunt, because these are really cool glow in the dark, no less, keychains. It's just like the ones in the actual game, uncanny, and the fact that they light up makes them even more cool. But not just that, Nancy Drew letterhead, you could write a letter just like Nancy Drew that looks exactly like it does in the game, which is really impressive. If you were having a Nancy Drew party, imagine if you write your invitations on this note paper, this stationery. I'm doing it again with the finger. I need to just gesture like this more? No, because that looks even more threatening. It looks like I'm about to punch you. I'm not, I swear. I just want to tell you about these amazing items. I'm very passionate about this. And again, lots more cool stickers. You're gonna absolutely cover everything you own in stickers after watching this video. I mean, you could. Who needs wallpaper when you have all these amazing sites and they're amazing stickers? And look, even a glow-in-the-dark rock for when you're sick and tired of Jane's nonsense and don't want any of her glow sticks anymore. I love this as a collectible item, actually. This is really cool. Kate Drew Designs. Applause for you. Just for you. This is personalized applause. You're doing so many good things. The next store is Four Leaf Atelier. I think that's how you pronounce that. They have 3 Nancy Drew inspired stickers, which all look like kind of merit badges, which I think is such a cool concept. Taffy sorter, mini golf champion, that's me. I love mini golf. I love playing it in Secret of the Old Clock. I love playing it in real life. Last time I went mini golfing, I got 4 holes in 1. Pretty impressive, right? Tell me I'm impressive, please. And then Ocean Wildlife Defender. Really cool, especially as a collection. Stick these on your resume and you'll be instantly hired. instantly. Wow, that was one of the best snaps I've ever done. Really feeling it tonight. Huh! Oh yeah. A good snap can make you feel so powerful. And here we are on the brilliantly named store Retro Grandma. Amazing. And they make Nancy Drew book purses. You heard that right. How amazing is that? Imagine like carrying that around on your arm, putting your wallet in your little Nancy Drew purse. I love it. It's very fun. It's very funky. And they have quite a few different cover options as well, so you could really personalize it depending on the person who you're buying it for, whichever cover that you think they would like the most. Look at this one. It's got a cat on it. Next is Lemon Pepper Creations, who is not one that I actually featured last year, but they have so many neat Nancy Drew items. Oh my god, immediately I'm seeing Nancy Drew Shadow Ranch inspired recipe box. It's exactly spot on like the one from the game. Oh my god, imagine like actually storing your little recipes in here. That's so good. And the fact that it's like handmade, hand painted, they put so much work into this little box. And it's such a good merch idea. This is what Her Interactive should be doing. Like, it's just like Kate Drew Designs, where you're making like replicas of items that you actually have in the games, which I think make the best merchandise because you can actually pretend that you're like in the games. They also have a lot of really cool stickers. They've got some inspired by so many different games, and these really cool dress up Prudence Rutherford stickers, which again, such a great idea, absolutely phenomenal idea. You've got the dress forms, and then you can put together her outfits just like in the game. Also, and I'm a sucker for this type of thing, they've got a mystery sticker bags. They put in like a bag of surprise stickers, which I love. Like, the surprise is just part of the fun. It makes it even more fun than just receiving some stickers, especially because all of the stickers in the store Lemon Pepper Creations are absolutely amazing, and it would be a delight to have any of them. Even just getting this for yourself, like, this is like literally getting a gift for yourself. You don't know what's coming. The person who's gifting things to you knows what you like, which can oftentimes be rare. I find that often people think you like what you liked back when you were 10 years old, and you're like, no, it's been over 10 years. I'm not obsessed with penguins anymore, actually. But I appreciate the sentiment. I think if you're looking for a little Christmas gift for yourself and you want something special and you want there to be some element of surprise, this is the perfect option. Also, I like that it provides multiple options for different price points. So if you just wanted a small little one, also like 5 sticker sheets for $7 Canadian. I think that's an amazing deal. Next is designed by Elizabeth Wade Studio, and this is a watercolor map of different Nancy Drew locations from the books specifically. So if you're a big book fan, this is a great one, or if the person you're buying from is a big book fan, look at Shadow Ranch. Oh my god, they've even got the Phantom Horse. I also am a big fan of these kind of designs which map out the locations from a certain piece of media. I think that's such a cool idea. It makes it for such an interesting design that you can look at for hours. It reminds me of a little bit of those mats as a kid that you had that were like little towns with like roads, and you could drive the car around the different carpet roads. Hours of entertainment right there. And this is like the adult grown-up version of that, which I really appreciate. From Pages Perleau, we have these earrings. If you've got it, flaunt it. And what you've got, I presume, is a love for Nancy Drew. And you could flaunt these earrings yourself. Yes, you, if you have pierced ears, that is. But they're really cool, just like the classic Nancy Drew silhouette design. And I think they'd make a really cool and thoughtful gift for the earring-wearing Nancy Drew fans in your life. And that's all, folks. Those are all the items that I wanted to feature today. Well, not all. Unfortunately, I did have a few others, but when I went back on making this video today, a few of them weren't available anymore, tragically, but I feel like that's still a good amount of items to get you started on your gift shopping list. Start now. The earlier you start, the better, I say, especially for these small shops where they might get swamped by orders around the holiday season. So shop now, especially if you don't want to lose out to the likes of me. I'm highly coveting many of these items, so watch out. I'm your direct competition. Anyway, I hope this list was helpful for you, whether it helped you find a gift for a special someone, or if it helped you find a little treat yourself present for yourself. If it did, or if you just enjoyed me rambling quite off topic sometimes, please do feel free to like, comment your favorite item below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And happy holidays. Please appreciate my cowboy boot sweater. Yee-haw. For if you
that you